Your body can be completely still, but your mind refuses to rest. You lie down, close your eyes, and suddenly your thoughts get louder, not quieter, not calmer, louder. It's almost as if silence gives your mind permission to speak. You replay conversations from years ago, things you should have said, things you regret saying, moments that no one else even remembers. Then your mind shifts. It jumps into the future, imagining scenarios that haven't happened, creating problems that don't exist yet, building entire realities out of uncertainty. And the more you try to stop thinking, the worse it becomes. You tell yourself, just relax. But your mind does the opposite. It accelerates, thought after thought, loop after loop, until you feel mentally exhausted, without doing anything at all. And this is the moment many people begin to worry. They think something is wrong with them. They think, why can't I just switch off? Why is my mind like this? Why can't I rest like other people? But here is the truth most people never realize. Your mind is not broken. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do. The human brain was never designed for peace. It was designed for survival. If you go back thousands of years, your ancestors lived in a world where danger was constant. Silence was not peaceful. Silence was suspicious. If the environment became too quiet, it could mean something was wrong. A predator nearby, a hidden threat, something waiting. So the brain adapted. It learned to stay alert, to scan continuously, to predict what could go wrong before it happened. And the humans who were best at this, the ones who worried, who anticipated, who imagined danger, they survived. Which means something very important. Your anxiety, your overthinking, your inability to switch off, is not a flaw. It is an inherited survival mechanism. Your brain is constantly asking one question: what could go wrong next? And it does not need real danger to do this. It only needs possibility. That is why your mind creates problems out of nothing. Because to your brain, imagined danger is still worth preparing for. So it replays the past. Learn from this. Don't make that mistake again. It scans the present. Is everything okay right now? And it predicts the future. What if this goes wrong? What if that happens? This is not random. This is a system. A system designed to keep you alive. But here is where the problem begins. The world has changed, but your brain has not. You are no longer in constant physical danger. You are not being hunted. You are not surviving in the wild. But your brain is still running the same ancient program. Only now, it focuses on psychological threats. Social rejection, failure, embarrassment, uncertainty, the future. Your brain treats these like survival threats. So it reacts the same way. It loops, it analyzes, it overthinks. And because these problems are not immediate, not visible, not solvable in one moment, your mind never reaches a conclusion. So it keeps going. That is why your thoughts feel endless. Because they are not designed to finish. They are designed to continue. And the more aware you become of this, the more exhausting it feels. Because now you are not just thinking, you are watching yourself think. You notice the loops, you notice the repetition, you notice the lack of control, and naturally you try to fix it. You try to silence your mind, you try to force calm. But this is where most people make a critical mistake. The mind does not stop by force. The more you resist your thoughts, the more your brain interprets that resistance as a signal. Something is wrong. And when your brain senses something is wrong, it increases activity, not decreases it. So now you are stuck in a loop. You don't like the thoughts, so you try to stop them. Your brain detects danger, so it produces more thoughts. This is why trying to control your mind often makes it worse, because you are feeding the very system you are trying to escape. So what is the way out? It is not control. It is understanding. You begin to see your thoughts for what they are, not commands, not truths, not reality, but mental events, temporary signals produced by a system designed for survival, not peace. And once you understand this, something shifts. You stop reacting to every thought. You stop treating every idea as important. You stop believing everything your mind says. And slowly, your relationship with your mind changes. The thoughts may still come, but they lose their power, because you are no longer engaging with all of them. You are no longer feeding every loop. And this is where something interesting happens. The mind begins to quiet down, not because you forced it to, but because you stopped giving it constant attention. This is the paradox. The more you try to control your mind, the less control you have. But the moment you stop fighting it, you begin to regain peace. Because peace was never about stopping thoughts. It was about not being ruled by them. Your mind was never designed to give you rest. But you can learn to rest, even while it is active. And that is a completely different kind of freedom. Once you understand that, you stop asking, how do I stop my thoughts? And you start asking, why am I listening to all of them? And that question changes everything.